Kayla. If you are new here, don't forget to subscribe down below. But I wanted to do a more just personal kind of chit chat with y'all. I know a lot of y'all follow my channel because y'all have subscribed from Cotton and Rosemary. We've done some fun giveaways, and so I've got my Cotton and Rosemary sweatshirt on, if you can see me. And I just wanted to kind of come on here and give y'all kind of a background of how I got started. So we moved away from my hometown going on 5 years ago and kind of uprooted, and I tried college. I graduated high school. I moved to Athens, Georgia, and tried a community college up there. Moved in with my high school friend. We were roommates. And at the time, the guy I was dating lived in Indiana and played football. And it was just not feasible for me to be able to fly back and forth. And so I moved back home. And then I actually tried cosmetology school for several months, and that just wasn't for me either. So I really come to the conclusion that school is just not for me. I love skincare. I love beauty. I just realized school is not for me. And so after we moved over here and life just kind of got crazy and uprooted, I was like, okay, well, I don't know how really I'm going to find a job. I don't know anybody over here. I don't have anything to do. And at that time I was 21, I guess. Yeah, 20, turning 21 maybe. And I'm like, okay, I need to do something. And so I just started making jewelry. It was just beaded bracelets, beaded necklaces, just simple. Like, I was putting necklaces on like stretch cord. Like, I didn't even know how to use wire or a necklace clasp or anything. And I named it the Grace Love Project because my sister has 4 kids. 3 of them are adopted, and I named it the Grace Love Project. One of her daughter's middle names is Grace. And so even still now to this day, part of our proceeds every month go to different orphanages, different organizations. Like right now I'm supporting one of Joel's cousins in the ministry. He actually is in Athens. I want to tell you the name of the place that he is Crew. He does Crew. So he does campus ministry through Crew. So that's something, when y'all order, you are supporting college ministry. And this coming school year, I am with my parents. Cotton Rosemary is going in for a scholarship foundation for my niece Piper that passed away this September. So that's just a little bit of background of kind of how I got started. So yes, every dollar you spend goes to missions or orphans or just stuff like that. Sometimes I donate to, emergency, animal needs and stuff like that. Because we have a really great place over here that has tons of rescues. So I donate to that sometimes. I've donated to adoptions. So just know, when you spend money in Cotton and Rosemary, like, it's not all going in my pocket. It is also getting poured back out into the community, so that hopefully the Lord can use it to be a blessing to others. So I started it, named it after them. And that was back when you just kind of commented on Instagram, like your PayPal email address. And I sent a PayPal invoice, which is so crazy to see how far things have come. But I started upstairs. There's a spare bedroom on the 3rd floor of my parents' house. And I just kind of took over the room. Like, I started off with like one little table and like a folding beach chair in the midst of like a bed, a dresser, and everything. So it was so crazy just to watch it grow. Now I've done festivals. I've been in Lizard Thicket. I've been in tons of boutiques. I now have my own website. It's just really crazy to see how the Lord has grown it so much. I have over 35,000 followers on Instagram, which I know is not a ton to some, but to me it's a huge accomplishment, because I remember when I first started, I remember just being like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to get to 1,000 followers. Like, that's going to be it for me. And then I remember when I wanted 10,000 because I was going to get the K behind the 10. And I just remember being like, oh, everybody with 10,000 followers is legit. And so now, like, looking back on that goal and watching how much we've changed and grown and changed the name now to Cotton and Rosemary, which I think I explained in the Get to Know Me video, but my husband went to school at ABAC, which is in Tifton in South Georgia, and he studied agriculture, and I love cotton. If you watched my tiny house tour, there's cotton on my mantle, there's cotton on the dash of my truck that I have a huge cotton sticker on my back window, I have a cotton license plate on the front. Like, your girl loves cotton. And then my husband just one day was like, why don't you call it Cotton and Rosemary? And I was like, oh, shut up, like, that's such a good idea. So I changed my name, and since then I've had several logos made for me, but I love Cotton and Rosemary. I love the name. It just finally feels like it's the perfect fit. And I did start selling clothes, I want to say October of this year, maybe, I think. Maybe earlier, I can't remember. So I did change the name to Cotton and Rosemary Boutique because it's not just handmade jewelry anymore. It is clothes too. So exciting. I love it. This is actually one of the girls that made my t-shirts for me, my logo t-shirts. She made me this for a gift, and I love it. I wear it all the time, like literally all the time. So it's one of my favorite things. So it's just grown so much. My mom is retired. She actually worked at the private school that I graduated from. And so she helps me all day, every day, from packaging to writing your cards to mailing them to you to dropping them off at the post office, helping me with inventory, with website pictures, any of the pictures that you see of me, like in our clothes and t-shirts and stuff. Like, she's behind the camera, she's taking those for me. So she is such a blessing and such a big help to me. And it's been such a blessing, you know, having Cotton and Rosemary and being able to work from home, especially after, you know, kind of all the life situations that we've had. And my brother-in-law had to travel out of town after it first happened, and I was able to get up and drive to my sister's house at 7 o'clock in the morning and take her kids to school and go eat lunch with them and pick them up at 2:30 and bring them home and cook them supper and give them baths. Like, it's just been such a blessing to have this freedom that if I needed to work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday for 12 hours a day, then Friday, if I need to go to the market, or I needed to take care of my sister's kids, or I need to drive over and see my husband or do something for him for work, like, I'm just able to do all those things. And I love being, I don't want to call it a homemaker, but I love cleaning. I love doing laundry. I love cooking. I love fresh sheets. I just, like, if the world was still like 1930, I would love to make homemade biscuits every morning for my husband before he leaves for work, and him come home for lunch every day. Like, I just love that. So it is a blessing to be able to work from home. So if I want to quit my work day at 3 or 3:30 so that I can start making a dinner from scratch, I can. So I love it. It's such a blessing. It's, you know, just allowed me to do so many things. So drop some questions down below. I want to make, like, Cotton and Rosemary a big part of my YouTube channel. I want to take y'all on a tour of where I make everything, how I store my products, kind of what goes into inventory and all that. So drop your questions down below for stuff about Cotton and Rosemary, and let me know what y'all want to see, because I definitely want to make this a big part of my channel so that y'all can really get to know behind the brand that y'all shop and get to know, you know, me and my business, and know, you know, where stuff's coming from, and also just know me more personally too, because Cotton and Rosemary is like my child right now. I mean, I got my lovely spoiled rotten child over there, but Cotton and Rosemary is like my child, and it's something that I have poured so much of my time and life and tears into. And I'm so excited to watch it grow. I'm so excited for y'all to love it, and fun stuff coming up for spring and summer, and bathing suits and all that kind of fun stuff. So let me know down below what more y'all want to see about Cotton and Rosemary. And, you know, I'm just willing to kind of open this up for y'all. So y'all let me know what you want to see, what behind the scenes stuff y'all want to see about what goes into owning your own small business and all that. And so it's just been such a freedom for me, and I just want to be able to share that with all of y'all. So I hope you like this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see y'all soon.